Hey YouTube, Jason here with DayTradingFearless, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button as it helps with the YouTube algorithm. And as always, let's jump right into today's lesson. So today what I'm going to be discussing is using market profile with our Fibonacci retracements, okay? And what we're going to look for is we're going to start to draw Fibonacci retracements to see if they line up with value area high, value area lows, right? Or the point of controls, or over here, high or low volume nodes, okay? So we're going to just do a couple different exercises to kind of give you the gist of a good way to kind of determine where price may pause or reverse, or if you're long, potential targets. Okay, so first off, I'm going to grab my Fibonacci retracement tool. I'm going to look for potential high and low. Okay, so we have a high here and the low here of all this price action, right? So if I draw this just from high to low, and let's say this is all we see right now, right? High to low. Well, we know that right here is the 50%, the 38.2, and the 61.8% fib retracements. Well, if this is all that we see right here, and we'll kind of get rid of that, we know, okay, look, the 61.8 matches up exactly with this value area low, right? Up here we have kind of, it's off a little bit, but here's our value area high for this day, but it's off a little bit. But let's see what price does, especially up at this level, if price reaches there, right? So as we kind of move forward, look at that. We come right to it. Okay, right to the value area high, or sorry, the 38%, which is also a value area high, and we get a small couple point pullback. Again, these aren't levels of, hey, I'm going to look for a big 20-point move. That's not what this is about. It's looking for pauses for potential quick scalp trades to make money. I mean, think about it. If this was all you saw, you drew this and you could go, hey, look, here's confluence right here, right? We have the value area high, or sorry, low. We have the 61.8% fib retracement, and we also have the low of this entire gap right here. Well, maybe somewhere in this level is where I would want to look to maybe short a contract, couple contracts, whatever your risk tolerance is, and look for the short side just for a quick maybe 1 or 2 point scalp. And as you could see, as price rallies right up to it, I'll kind of zoom in, we get right to it, literally touch it to the tick almost, and then we kind of pull back. Okay, so let's kind of see on the bigger picture what happens too, right? So look at that. We come right up. If you think about this level, matches up exactly with this, that it created a value area high here. And look at this nice pullback that you had. I mean, this was almost what, 12 or 13 point move to the downside. Okay, so that's one way of looking for fib retracement and looking at, and then we can also do something like this where we go from this low right here all the way up to this high. And once we made that, once you see kind of the hook, right? I call it a fish hook. Think of it as it starts to roll over. Think of a trend line, right? And we're on the other side of that trend line. That's where the fish hook comes in. Well, once we start to fall, look at this. We could use this level, this, or this, and say, okay, hey, what lines up? Well, this 38.2 really doesn't line up with a value area high or low, right? But the 50% lines up with three things going on right here. We have the value area high, we have the 50%, which is kind of the golden number, right? When you're looking at fibs. And then we also have this swing high from a couple days ago. So if the price did come back down, and then over here on the bigger picture, we actually have a low volume node. So if price actually came back down, I would be looking to be a potential buyer for a bounce, and maybe a bounce right back up to the 38. Old support becomes new resistance type of thing. So this might be a good trade, and it would be something like this, come back down and then bounce. So with that being said, this is a great way to use Fibonacci retracements to actually look for confluence with value area high and lows. So as always, thank you for watching. My next video is actually going to be doing the same thing, but using this time Fibonacci extensions. So make sure you watch that, and until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.